Okay guys, so I am headed into one of my favorite stores in order to do this video on DIY living room art to get this result. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm inside of the at-home store and I'm looking at all of the different picture frames that they have. One of the things that I really like about shopping for picture frames at this particular store is because they have so many different sizes to choose from, and they have many different styles as well. Also, these are very inexpensive, guys. So if you're looking to do your own DIY art, definitely start here at the at-home store. Yes, I will be using Canva to create the art, but I purchased my graphics here at Etsy because I was looking for a particular color. Here at Canva, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that I have opened up a design that is 8.5 by 11 inches. This will be the same size as a sheet of paper, which will fit my project. So now we're going to upload those designs that I purchased from Etsy. I'm going to go here and click on Upload Media. And it's not going to show you, but it's actually going to go to a folder on my desktop, and then I'm able to pull in all of those different pictures. So once I click Upload Media, I click my device and I go ahead and select all of those items. Now, as each of the pictures are coming in, you'll notice that they'll begin to appear here on the screen. When uploading designs into Canva, you're actually not going to have access to the design right away. You'll notice that there's a small bar below the picture that tells you whether or not the picture has actually uploaded. Let me show you here. So this little area is your progress bar that tells you how much longer until that picture is actually available, before that picture is actually available to you. If the picture is available, the bar does look totally different, and let me show you one that is available. So here you'll notice that the bar is practically filled in, and then once the bar disappears, we know that the picture is completely available. So let me just go ahead and insert this little caveat. I had some designs that I had already uploaded into Canva because I actually do those final cups for people, and the designs that you saw from the universities and the organizations are actually designs that I uploaded in order to place them all on one sheet and then print it out in order to do those final cups. Okay, so back to the business. Now here I'm just going to simply click on the graphics that I want to add into my art, and I'm just going to place them randomly. One of the things that I really like about this program is that I can actually resize them, I can layer, and really just do whatever it is I choose to make the design that I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the next couple of minutes and kind of rearrange all of these different items in order to get the look that I want. Y'all, when I finished each of these designs, I wasn't quite impressed, so I went back into the program. I looked for aged paper and made the paper kind of transparent in order to sit behind each of the designs, and I feel like it gave it more of a I don't know, just like a rustic print look. Maybe not rustic, but vintage. Yes, a vintage print look, and that's what I actually went with. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into how we're going to actually put the pictures together before we put them on the wall. I have prints, old scrapbook paper, paper cutter, and the frames. And one of the things you want to be sure to do is to go ahead and cut each of your pictures and make sure that you cut off all the excess from around the edges. After I've cut all the excess from around the edges, then I'm going to cut down my scrapbook paper to that 9x12 size. The reason why I'm using this old scrapbook paper is because I just really want a flat white surface behind my prints, but I don't want to have to pay for a mat to actually mat the prints. Okay, so here I have my frames. I paid $6.99 per frame, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take apart the frame so that I can begin to do the assembly for my framed art. The measurements. So I'm going to measure how far from the top of the frame to the top of my hook to make sure that once I measure where I want my picture placement to be, that I also take into account the measurement for the hooks. So here's my finished product, and it only cost me $7 per frame. Because I used materials I had, I only had to purchase the actual picture frames. So this was a very inexpensive project. For more inexpensive design inspiration, now you can see me on Thursdays and Saturdays to spend your weekends with Winnie. Bye!